In national news, President Trump hosting Italian Minister Giorgia Meloni at the White House Thursday, saying he's 100% sure his administration can make a trade deal with the European Union by the end of his 90-day pause on the 20% tariffs he had imposed on its member nations. National correspondent Atra El-Nashar has the latest from Washington.
Italian Prime Minister Giorgia Meloni may be the only leader in Europe who can break the ice between President Trump and the European Union, as transatlantic trade has been destabilized by the president's tariffs.
We have a very good relationship together.
Meloni shares Trump's conservative populist views, has even been called the Trump whisperer. The president said this when asked about the odds of not reaching a deal with the EU by his self-imposed 90-day deadline.
Oh, there'll be a trade deal, 100%.
There's a lot on the line for Italy, whose main exports to the U.S. include fashion, machinery, and pharmaceuticals, and for the entire European Union.
I think the best way is that we simply speak frankly about the needs that every one of us has and find ourselves in the middle.
If talks with the Trump administration fail, the EU is prepared to impose 25% tariffs on more than $20 billion worth of American products like toilet paper, makeup, and tobacco. On Wednesday, the president spoke by phone with the president of Mexico and met in person with the Japanese delegation, saying they made big progress.
I'd encourage everyone to come fast and come with a great deal.
Dozens of countries are looking to negotiate with the White House in order to get tariffs lowered, but some world leaders are using this moment of uncertainty with the U.S. to strengthen their ties with China. And President Trump is paying attention.
Nobody can compete with us, nobody.
The U.S. and China, which each have triple-digit tariffs on each other's goods, are in a standoff.
China needs to make a deal with us. We don't have to make a deal with them.
But the stakes are high for President Trump, whose tariff policies 3 months into his second term are, according to Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell, expected to cause Americans economic pain.
Unemployment is likely to go up as the economy slows in all likelihood, and inflation is likely to go up.
Less than 24 hours after Powell said that, the president posted on social media, Powell's termination cannot come fast enough. In Washington, I'm Atra El-Nashar reporting.
President Trump praising Italian Prime Minister Meloni in the Oval Office. He says Meloni is doing a fantastic job. She praises Trump as well, highlighting their shared goals.
I would say that she has taken Europe by storm and highly respected. Everybody loves her and respects her, and I can't say that about many people.
The goal for me is to make the West great again. And I think we can do it together.
We can.
The two leaders discussed trade and the war in Ukraine, among other topics. Meloni says Trump has accepted an invitation for an official trip to Italy, but no date was provided. Vice President Vance is visiting Rome today.